Hey, Brian from SnakeBytes here. I've spent my entire life trying to get people to change their perception of snakes, but still so many people fear them. So if you fear snakes or you know someone that does, this show's for you. You're watching SnakeBytes. The fear of snakes is amongst the top 3 most feared things in the world, yet most people have never seen one in person. So where is that fear generated? Some researchers actually believe that humans have developed an innate tendency to sense snakes. Let me ask you, what's the first thing you see in this picture? It's thought that people that could detect snakes quickly would actually live longer and hence pass that gene on to their offspring. As a matter of fact, there are some anthropologists that believe that the need to detect snakes is exactly what caused early primates to develop better vision and larger brains. Are snakes the reason that we've developed into humans that we are today? So why do people fear snakes? Well, there's several reasons that are the most common for the fear of snakes. So let's go over them now. The first being that at some point in their life, somebody either threw a snake at them, stuffed a snake in their clothing, or maybe even in their bed. Or they had a bad experience, like being bitten by a snake as a kid. A very common one is that parents are terrified of snakes and they drill it into their children's head to also fear them.
They come from the devil and they have poison in them and you don't touch them. Do you hear me? You don't touch them.
Number 4 would be religion. Some religions depict snakes as evil, going all the way back to the original sin, and this certainly can drive people to think of snakes in a fearful way. And the last one would be just a completely irrational fear of such beautiful animals. But let's stop now and talk about how we can overcome that fear of snakes or help someone that you know that fears snakes.
How much money did Brian pay for the original sunset ball python? A, $50,000, B, $70,000, or C, $100,000? Answer with a comment and keep watching to see if you're right.
Let's say that you're trying to get over your fear of snakes or you're trying to help someone else get over that fear. Let's start with a really placid snake, something like a corn snake, something that's going to be really tame and preferably something that looks completely different to the movies that make them look evil like Anaconda or Snakes on a Plane. First thing I'm going to want you or that person to do is just from a distance kind of observe the animal, see its actual beauty, and just appreciate it for what it is and start to get more comfortable being around it. When you get to the point where you feel comfortable at your own pace, just go ahead and touch the snake, pet it a little bit. You don't have to pick it up, just touch it and realize that it's actually a really cool looking snake that is really cool to touch. And then finally, when you get up the courage, again at your own pace, just pick the snake up and handle it like this. And you can realize how amazing these animals really are. The second thing that can help you get over your fear of snakes is to find the root of that fear. Was it a movie, an experience when you were younger? Go ahead and talk about it with someone that really is passionate about reptiles. And do it while holding a really placid snake, like this ghost corn for instance. Remember, whether you're getting over the fear of snakes yourself or helping others, always take it at that person's pace. Not everyone is going to warm up to them as quickly as other people, and you have to take the time that is needed to do it properly. After all, in no time, I'm sure they're going to be really appreciating these amazing animals. Let's take a look at some of the common misconceptions that cause people to fear snakes. Things like, snakes are slimy, aren't they? Look at that animal. The truth is, if snakes were slimy, if they had to crawl through debris and dirt and wood, they would have stuff stuck all over them. It wouldn't be too good for their survival, right? Well, actually, snakes are very dry, and what it is, just like with this Brazilian rainbow boa, is their scales sometimes have an iridescence to it, and from a distance it actually looks a little wet and slimy, but when you touch an animal like this, you can tell they're very soft and very dry. So certainly, snakes are not slimy. Some people think that snakes are creepy because they have that death stare. They never blink. Well, the truth is, the reason they don't blink is they don't have eyelids. You have to remember that most snakes spend the majority of their life underground. And not only is there no need for eyelids, it actually can become somewhat of a hindrance. It's not like their reptilian counterparts that live above ground like lizards. So, although snakes don't blink and it can be a little creepy, it's just simply because they don't have eyelids. It's trying to sting me with its tongue, isn't it? Not at all. In actuality, it's just trying to smell me. You see, a snake flickers its forked tongue that has a ton of microscopic receptors in it, and then it brings it back into its mouth to an organ that's called a Jacobson's organ, and that's how snakes smell. Now, the amount of flickering the tongue will do will be directly related to the changing environment around it. That's why if you hold a snake up and you put your hand right in front of its face, it will actually flicker its tongue more often. Snakes are poisonous, right? Well, the truth is there are no poisonous snakes. There are some venomous snakes because poison is ingested, whereas venom is injected. Now, there are plenty of species of venomous snakes around the world, but the truth is there's more people that die each day from a bee sting than there ever will be from a venomous snake. And let's face it, a bite from a non-venomous snake is really no big deal, right? By now, I hope you have the tools to help you get over your fear or help someone else get over their fear of snakes. I've spent my entire life working with these amazing animals, and it's a life goal of mine to change people's opinions of these sometimes misunderstood and certainly underappreciated animals. Okay, thank you. Guys, I'm glad you guys are out here. I haven't had a day off in like 6 months. The only thing I can do is I have to get a few days before I absolutely explode. So, Chewy, can you do me a favor? Can you hit the emails? Just keep up on them the best of your ability. Sam, can you man my phones? Just answer whatever you got and you know, do the best you can. Josh, oversee the animals for me. Just make sure everything's done breeding. And Jamie and George, can you spot clean all the pythons on the back wall? Just make sure everything's done.
All right.
That's easy.
All right, I'll check in, but I gotta get out of here.
Thing.
Chewy, what are you doing?
Checking for emails. Don't worry. I got this. Ooh.
They're not under the computer, Chewy.
No, they're in the
Come on.
computer.
No, hey, look. See the screen there? Look. Here's all the emails. You just open it. Holy there's 250. See, you just open each one individually right here, okay? And then
I got
each
it.
one. Yeah, you got this, dude.
Do Brazilian need humidity? Yes. Do I feed my ball python live? That would be a yes. Reply, yes. And Chewy is done. And Brian's on vacation and Chewy's going on vacation. Here we go.
Hello? Hi. No, we don't even sell those. We don't even work with those. I can't. An email said we had those? No, we don't. I'm sorry. Okay. Hello? Okay, no, those are illegal. But an email said? Okay, I'm sorry, but no, we don't have those. Okay. Brian's phone? What? An email? No. Okay, I don't care what an email said. I'm not going on a date with you. What is this? Who? No, I'm sorry. Who is sending these emails? What the hell? Josh, do you know what's going on with the emails?
What do you mean?
Why are we getting all these stupid calls? People are telling me that we're supposed to ship them a sunset for free.
I just saw Chewy doing a bunch of emails.
What is he doing?
I don't know. He's in the back.
Chewy?
God, somebody's here. I'll go get it. I'll be back in a second. Come on in. It's cold outside.
Thank you.
Can I help you?
I sent an email about a job here and I got a reply yes.
All right. Well, come on. Let's go to work.
Okay.
Open these up one by one. Spot clean it, like that. And then move on to the next one. Do this whole rack.
Okay. Seems pretty simple.
What the hell? Let's get out. What the hell is this? Ball python. Holy shit. Georgie, what's going on, man?
Aw, you are so cute. Be free!
Georgie, what the did you tell the new girl, dude? She's letting snakes out all over the building.
It wasn't me, it was Jamie.
Well, it was
Wasn't me.
one of you guys.
It was you.
It was you. It was you.
One job, answer some emails. And you're sending them yesterday.
Look, it's about to knock your ass out. Look.
Hey, Brian.
Yeah, just calling to check in to see how things are at the shop.
Things are running smooth, man. I think when you come back, everything's gonna be stress-free. It's gonna be great.
That's awesome, dude. All right, well, hey, man, make sure you tell the crew that I really appreciate them behaving when I'm gone and give me the opportunity to get a little break, okay?
All right, man. Just have a good time, man. Have fun.
All right, we'll talk to you later. Have a good one, man. Thanks. Bye.
Bye.
All right, guys, today I have a very important question for you right from Brian's desk. We need to know, what are your feelings on Cheese Whiz? Do you think it's delicious? Do you think it's disgusting? Very important. Leave a comment below and let us know.
So there it is. I hope you guys enjoyed the show, and this gives you some tools to either get over your fear of snakes or help someone that you know that has a fear of snakes. If you want to follow any of my animal adventures, make sure to hit me up over on Facebook and Twitter at SnakeBytesTV. Until next week, you've been watching Snake Bites.
So how much money did Brian pay for the original Sunset Ball Python? Well, if you guessed B, $70,000, you were correct. Nice work.
I just absolutely love these little guys. They're actually a genetic mutation, and it happens to be recessive, a lot like an albino with a ball python or any other snake. Now, the only thing you have to worry about with these guys is because they don't have fur, their skin is a little bit more sensitive, so you want to keep them on like Carefresh or something that's very soft, not wood shavings or anything like that.